Good morning. October's officially started the slow start to winter. Like we just started fall, and now fall is finishing. See all the nice gold leaves behind me, but now we got frost everywhere. This is the first morning where I've woken up to actual frost. I have woken up to heavy fog condensation on the cars, but not actual frost that I would have to. Let's see if we can look how pretty it is. It's pretty and so freaking chilly. I don't want chilly. So yeah, I just dropped kiddo off to school, walked home from the bus stop. I like to make a full loop because it goes on the loop that we live on. So I go up one side and I come down the other, and it's like a mini walk. I'm gonna go to the gym today, probably just do a run, because I don't feel like weightlifting right now, so I'm just gonna do a lot of running. Try to get my endurance back up again. Alright, I'm at the gym. Yeah, yesterday I finished my run. Basically what I decided to do, I had to cut it short. I wanted to do 2 miles. And I had to do 1.7 because I was running out of time. I had to get home, shower, get ready for work, and get to work because I thought I have this bad habit of looking at the time and then forgetting time continues. So I was lying down and I got up at 2:30, but that takes like another 10-15 minutes to get to the gym, and then I signed in at like 2:50. So, yeah, that didn't leave me an hour and a half to work out before work. That left me at most 45 minutes. So, that's if I'm really pushing it now that I think of it, because that leaves no time showering. So, yeah, that leaves me half an hour to work out. So, I ran for 23 minutes, just over 23 minutes. And I was really happy with how I did, because I actually got sub 14 miles. What I did was I ran a minute at 4 miles an hour, a minute at 4.5, and then a minute at 5, and then I decreased the same, and then another minute at 4.5, and a minute at 4. So I think I'm going to do that again today. I really liked that. I'm going to try to get to 2 miles today. I'm on no major time constraints, other than I need to be home by at least 2:20 so I can drive my husband to work for 3. And yeah, I'm going to go do my my workout. All right, so I did 2 miles in 27 minutes and 44 seconds. So those are sub 14 miles, I believe. Yeah, it was 13:51 or 52 was my my average, which is good. I like that. If I can stay below 14-minute miles, I'll be happy, because that means I am getting better. Especially since like I fought so hard to get below 15-minute miles. And now I'm a foot below 14-minute miles, so I'm really happy with that. Even in spite of being lazy all of July and most of August and now a good part of September. But I have been to the gym 3 days this week, so that's always good. And yeah, I work tomorrow, so I'm not going to be able to go to the gym tomorrow, and I work Monday, Tuesday. And the gym's closed Monday anyways, because it's Canadian Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians out there. And yeah, I don't know when my husband's next day off is. I think it's Wednesday. But the kiddo has school in the morning anyway, so I can throw her in the bus and stay up and go to the gym, which is kind of my plans, what I've been trying to do. I'm so tired in the mornings. And it's all my fault because I usually stay up late reading. So I really got to try to make it a point to get to bed at a decent time, especially if I plan on going to the gym in the morning. So I'm going to go home, shower, and spend the rest of my day. Bye.
Hey everyone. So I am walking to work. I have walked every day this week. So my plan is that, because now I live so close to work, that concentrating on not getting hit by a car even though there's no cars. My goal is I'm gonna walk to work and I'm gonna walk home from work. So this week I've walked about 2 kilometers. There's a weird box over there. Just a random box. Oh, there's a baby in it. Oh, look, there's a baby in it. So the goal is to walk to work and walk home from work. Although every single day when I get off of work, Peter's waiting outside with the kids in the car. So I'm like, meh, I'm just gonna walk home. He's like, it's so cold outside. And I'm like, do you know where we live? Like, do you know where we live? It's only gonna get colder. It's gonna get worse. So, anyway. I'm getting tired. Holy crap. How does Leah do this? So anyway. Yeah. It's kind of spooky. And I'm walking to work vlogging. So if I die, you guys will know. So, it's not cold enough for the hat, toque, scarf, but the first day I walked to work, it was so damn cold because it was so windy. So, anyway, yeah. But now I have the hat and I have the scarf. My mitts are hanging out in my pockets because, you know. But, yeah. So we're all moved now. I'll have to give you guys like a tour of the house or something. We're living in the new house. We are not quite out of the old house. It's just every single time, well, not every single time, but you know when you move and you spend like weeks beforehand knowing that you're going to move and you like pack dishes away, you pack random things away, and it's all just, you pack it all away. Well, I had 6 people living in my very small 2-bedroom house, so I didn't have that option. So I'm doing the packing now. Like we have all the necessities, like our clothes and our beds, and you know, we bought new furniture, so now I'm just trying to get rid of the old furniture. So, but yeah, I've been spending my days doing that. Once I get Peter to move my treadmill over to the new house, and once I'm done going down to the old house like every day, because I'm going down in the morning, and I spend about 2.5 hours there in the morning, and then I go down in the afternoon and I spend about 2 to 3 hours down there in the afternoon, and then I go home to my children, my massive amounts of children. So once everything settles down and I have free time again, I'll be able to, oh, that's a great close-up. I'll be able to vlog a little bit more, and I can log some more stuff. Good news is I've maintained the weight. I think I'm down a little bit, but I'm not sure. But I know at this new house, because if I'm going from like our bedroom down to the basement where we have to, where I have to do laundry, I'm going down a full flight of stairs plus like this like really like weird set of stairs that are like spaced apart really wide. I told Peter, I'm like, by the end of it, I'm gonna have great thighs and a great ass. I'm going up and down the stairs. So, okay, anyway, I'm at work now. See you guys later.
Hello. So I just got out of the gym and it is October 20th. Yeah, I haven't really been doing much. I'm not sure if I've gone to the gym and just not recorded anything or what since the last video. I've just really, let's hold this out a little further. I've just really lacked a lot of motivation. It's been kind of up and down, and I don't know, I've been lazy, to put it plainly, and I've been wanting to go to the gym and either not finding time or just flat out not wanting to, but wanting to at the same time, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I was planning on going to the gym today, and then bedtime for my daughter rolled around, and then I was like, oh well, there's no point now. And my husband was putting her to bed, so I was just sitting there crocheting, and then I looked at the time and it was 8:45, and I'm like, the gym doesn't close till 10. I'm by myself in the living room. There's literally no excuse as to why I shouldn't be able to just get up and go to the gym. So that's why I did. Came to the gym, and I did what I could with what motivation I had, and I did 1.5 miles. Yeah, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. As far as I ran almost 8 minutes at 4.5 miles an hour, which is a new record for me. It would have been 8 minutes, or maybe it would have been 9 minutes. But once I hit that 0.9, I was at, I think it was like 60, not 16, it was at like something point, it was at 40 seconds left in the minute, and I just didn't have it in me to go that last 20 seconds of the minute at 4.5 miles an hour, so I bumped it down like I originally planned instead of pushing a little further. And I did 1.5 miles, and it took me, oh crap, I didn't even put that in my Strava. It took me like 22 minutes, I think, to do, yeah, 22 minutes and change to do 1.5 miles. So yeah, I'm obviously not all there. Normally, as soon as I get off the treadmill, I input that in my Strava, and then I wipe down the treadmill and take a drink. But I just I put my phone down, and then I grab my everything to wipe down the treadmill and whatnot. So yeah, so now I'm gonna actually go home and finish crocheting and relaxing for the end of the evening, because now I feel I at least somewhat earned it, and hopefully I can get out of this slump, because I don't like not being active when I could be. It's staying awake in the morning is difficult, and that's my own fault, because I have been staying up late and reading. It's a new phone, so I don't have the same case that I normally have. Let's turn that on. So I'm staying up late and reading when I really should be going to bed at a decent time, like I've said multiple times. So yeah, I keep saying I gotta work on that, and every night I go to bed with the intention of I'm gonna read till this time, and then that will leave me with 8.5 hours of sleep. And then that doesn't happen, and then I wake up in the morning tired, and I either go to work, and I can go to work fine because I kind of have to do that, that's my job, or I throw my daughter on the bus and I go back to bed and nap for a bit, when generally, you know what, I could still take a nap and then wake up and go to the gym and get home and shower with plenty of time before she gets home from school. And that's really just me being lazy, just calling myself out. I've just been really unmotivated and really lazy, and my weight's starting to creep back up again. I'm slowly getting back up to 200, and I really don't want that to stick, which is another thing that motivated me to come to the gym today and just at least get moving. And so I got my 10,000 steps. Oop. Yep, 10,000 steps for the day. And yeah, I'm not going to do anything else. Well, it's been a while since I've done this. It is November 2nd. I don't even remember when the last time I went to the gym was. At least 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I've been just kind of, I don't know, still unmotivated, but I'm trying to get my motivation back. I've been creeping up and I'm kind of hovering in the high 190s, 200-ish area. And I just keep having to remind myself that I'm still further than where I started last year, which is good because I still made all that progress last year. That exists. That was real. And here I am now continuing. I might have fell back a little, but I'm still continuing and I'm right here at the gym. And that's something I keep having to remind myself. So yeah, winter is officially here. See all the snow on the ground. It is minus 12 at the moment. It was minus 13 when I walked the kiddo to the bus stop. I don't even know what it was with the wind chill. So yeah, it's pretty cold. And yeah, we taking advantage of my husband being on holidays right now by going to the gym. We took a quick road trip because we haven't been out west to see his family in a while, and so we did a three night trip as soon as his holidays started Thursday. So as soon as the kiddo got off the bus Thursday, we left. We kept her out of school Friday and went and visited family and friends and whatnot. So that was nice. But yeah, that's a full weekend and Friday and Thursday of eating food that is not always the healthiest. So yeah, I'm definitely trying to get back on track. Especially, I bought myself a little bit of motivation clothes. You know, they always say never buy clothes that you want to fit into. Like, don't buy goal clothes because if you don't fit into them, you're just going to get discouraged and whatnot. I didn't technically buy a goal article of clothing. I bought a winter coat because, well, it's winter and my coat from last year died and I had to throw it out in springtime. I was like, I'll just buy a new coat in fall. And when I went to buy a coat, I found one that I really liked that felt really warm and was well made and whatnot, but there was only one size up and one size down from what I needed. I needed an extra large and there was only a large, which is kind of snug, and an extra and a 1X, which literally I looked like a kid trying on their mom's like clothes. It went down to my knees, and it's supposed to be like a longer coat, but it's not supposed to go that far down, and like it was hanging off. If I still have the picture, I'll try to like insert it. But it was a pretty big coat, and the difference between the two is just stark. So I bought the large because the other coats I tried on just didn't feel warm enough. These were not Canadian winter coats. So I bought the large, and if this were the middle of summer before I started backsliding a bit, it would have fit perfectly. And I know that much. So if I get back on track and re-lose that weight, it'll fit perfectly for this winter. I just need to smarten up. I know I've said that so many times, and I keep reminding myself, like, we gotta smarten up. But now that I have this physical embodiment of a coat that I have put on, and I can zip it up, but it's snug, and I know it could fit better if I were where I was before. And it's just kind of like that, not like a negative, like in the back of my mind, like, but it's more of that motivational, like, you got to fit into that coat. You got to fit in that coat. You paid $100 to got to fit into that coat. So that's something that I'm personally going to try to use to motivate me to keep on track and start losing weight again, and hopefully get lower than I have been in a long time, because I have not been 179 as far as I can remember. I remember being 180 in college, and that being about it. And then I was still around 180 when I met my husband, when we first started dating, and then it just started creeping up from there. So I would like to see 179. That is a goal. So eventually I'm going to have to reweigh myself in the morning and get my new current starting weight, and get back on track and get like this ball rolling again. All right, it's November 3rd. Yeah, so yesterday I went to the gym. Today I'm going to the gym again. Let's do it like this. There we go. So I think 2-day streak's pretty good. 2-day streak, but going to the gym 2 days in a row, still I feel happy about that, because I'm trying to make an effort and I'm being a lot more aware and conscious of the decisions I make, which is good. And if I can keep this up again, it's good. Any small victory I'm trying to focus on. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the gym. I'm just gonna try to do a run tonight because my legs are a little sore from my workout yesterday, and I'm hoping that a run and a bath will help move some of this lactic acid through and help me recover a bit quicker. So I'm pretty much gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I know Marsha uploaded something that I have to edit in, so I don't know how long this is going to be, and I hopefully it's not going to be too long. I hope everybody is having a good fall wherever you are, because it's not fall here anymore. Winter's set in full force, not full force, but pretty much, because it was minus 13 again this morning, and it's minus 9 right now, so it's kind of weird that it's a little warmer than the morning. But yeah, I'm going to get inside and get my workout. Keep in touch.